slippy way. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got visas in my name. If you come around here, I'll make them all day. I get one down in a slippy way. Sometimes I've been sitting on trains. Every step I get, tickle clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name. Sometimes I've been sitting on trains. Every step I get, tickle clocking that game. Everyone's a winner, we're making our fame. Bonafide hustler, making my name.
When I first saw this picture, I described it as disgusting. I thought, how can children be involved in gangs and their parents allow it? However, after completing this assignment, I look at this picture in a different way. I can understand that this is a way of life for some people, and children are born into it. They are still a family, and they show loyalty to others. The ban on gang patches in Wanganui was introduced earlier this year. However, this is a ban on all gang insignia apparel as well as patches. The leader of the mongrel mob was arrested shortly after the ban was introduced for wearing a hat and sweatshirt with gang insignia. As part of the ban, gang apparel is confiscated and destroyed. What is going to happen to the man who has his gang patch tattooed over his entire back?
Through our social inquiry, one main question sprouts from this issue. Is freedom of speech really being upheld when the government gives local authorities the power to dictate what we can and cannot wear? We believe this bylaw undermines the Human Rights Act as it discriminates against a class of people. The term discrimination is a sociological term that refers to treatment taken toward a group or against a person of a certain group that is taken into consideration based on class or category. Therefore, this bylaw discriminates against those who represent the ethical belief through patch insignia. Gangs are constantly viewed in a negative light and are always linked to crime in New Zealand, even though in 2003 statistics showed that 10% of inmates had any kind of gang connection. If we are able to ban gang insignia, why not ban military insignia as well, as the Army has killed far more people in New Zealand than New Zealand gangs have, and a large percentage of our population deem military action unnecessary in most cases. If we are to ban gangs insignia in an attempt to quash gangs from society because they have no social value, then we are taking away every individual's freedom to dress and form groups as they please.
There are many different views on the ban. We can see both sides of the opinions, but we are leaning towards the opinion of the ban being a bad idea. We think people should be able to walk the streets of Wanganui and not feel intimidated when they see a gang patch. But on the other hand, we would all rather know the person walking towards us was part of a gang. Is this really going to make the town safer?